Living on a ranch means privacy. Wide open land, rolling hills, and peace. At least that's what I thought until the HOA decided they owned my driveway. Started small. Karen and her bored cronies built a fence at the edge of their neighborhood, right where their property ended and mine began. But instead of keeping their own residents in, they ran the fence right across the access road that I built, cutting off my driveway. I came home one afternoon to find shiny new posts, barbed wire, and a big ugly sign. Private HOA property. Trespassers will be fined. I parked, got out, and stared at it in disbelief. My cattle couldn't even get through. They'd fenced me out of my own ranch. Karen strutted up, sunglasses on, holding her infamous clipboard. You'll need to use the community road now. This isn't your land anymore. The HOA voted to absorb it. I actually laughed. Absorb it? Karen, this is my deeded property. You can't just throw up a fence and claim it. Her smirk didn't budge. It's ours now. You'll need to pay dues if you want access. That was the last straw. Karen, I said slowly, do you know what's funny about this little fence of yours? She tilted her head, smug. What's that? I'm the only one with the key. Her smugness cracked. Key? What are you talking about? I walked over to the fence, grabbed the padlock they'd installed, and slipped in a master key from my pocket. One quick twist and the lock popped open. Karen's jaw dropped. You see, I explained, holding it up for her to see. This land, including your precious little fence, sits entirely on my ranch property line. You built it illegally, which means by law this lock is mine. This fence is mine. Hell, even that private HOA property sign? Mine. Karen sputtered. Tach, that can't be true. The HOA rules. I cut her off. Your rules end where my land begins. And the best part? You trespassed to build this fence. Which means you've handed me a perfect legal case against your entire board. I clicked the lock shut again, dangling the key in front of her. And since I'm the only one with the key, the only way you're getting through here is if I say so. By now, a few neighbors had gathered, whispering, pulling out phones to record. Karen's face was beet red. You can't keep us out, she snapped. Oh, I can, I said, smirking. But don't worry. I'll let you in when you've had enough of walking 3 extra miles around to get to your lake dock. That night, I moved a couple of my bulls to graze near the fence line. Big, 2,000-pound animals that didn't like strangers. The next morning, HOA board members showed up with bolt cutters, only to be greeted by a wall of snorting, horned muscle. They backed off real quick. A week later, the county surveyor came out. After reviewing the land records, he confirmed exactly what I'd said. The fence was entirely on my property. The HOA had to tear it down. But here's the kicker. I told the surveyor I didn't want it removed. I wanted it to stay. Why? He asked, confused. Because now, I said with a grin, I've got the only key to their shortcut. If they want access, they can knock on my door and ask politely. And Karen? She hasn't knocked once. Every time she sees me driving through that gate, she turns red with frustration. The HOA thought they'd boxed me out, but instead they locked themselves in. And I'm the only one holding the key.